Evening, Sean.
You okay?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Good.
Yeah. So, Rimworld.
Rimworld.
Yeah,
We're back with Rimworld.
we are back with Rimworld. We started a lovely colony last week, and I can't remember what we called it. Was it like Pilbugians or something?
Yes,
Yeah.
that sounds like us.
Yeah. That factions. Who are we? It doesn't say. It doesn't list us for some reason. You would think that's the thing you would. I don't know. I suppose they would expect.
Maybe we're not big enough yet.
Yeah, maybe. So we're gonna. So I haven't played it in the last week. I've started and 2 colonies and they've died horribly. So I continue to be not very good at this game. So yeah. So do you remember what was happening? So I launched the game and was just having a look around and I thought, oh, everything looks nice. Things are going quite well. And then I saw all the blood here. And like the kind of the knife and the smoke cliff joints,
Okay.
and a bolt action rifle just sat there, and then realised something happened. Someone came in? Like, did we get attacked? Like, or something? Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Was that?
Yeah. So sorry. Kind of rewind a bit. Sorry, I was tweeting.
Okay.
Have you not played this since we streamed?
No.
Okay, because I think we were talking initially about you were thinking about maybe doing that and blah 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 blah. So no, you just jumped straight on. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Because
that's why my memory matters at this point, or is useful.
Yeah.
So I'm just checking. For some reason, the stream's not coming up on my PS4.
Okay.
Oh no, there's fine.
Cool.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you were attacked.
Yes.
But the bigger issue was everyone in your colony went slightly crazy.
Yes, I was just looking at the messages, and that is what happened. You're right. Is that everyone went crazy? Where are we? History. Yeah. So, NG went on an insulting spree. We got raided at the same time. Tiffy had a corpse obsession. Carter started insulting people. Which way is this going? April Jug. Like, I guess up. Okay. Why am I? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. So that's we had a raid. So yeah, that's what happened.
So that explains the blood,
Yes,
which I think is always nice to get cleared.
It's good to know why the blood is there. You know, like
yeah.
So I'm going to see who's good at shooting and get them to pick up this gun that is being taken away. You've already got a gun, Tiffy. Well, it's NG, but NG is currently unable to walk, so she can't do it.
Do you need to walk to be able to shoot a gun, Sean?
You need to walk to be able to go get the gun.
Fair.
Right, so let's just Carter. Are you okay with me giving Carter the gun?
Why wouldn't I be? What's wrong with Carter at the moment?
You don't like Carter. That's what you said last time.
Oh gosh, yes, well remembered. What was that based on though? That was based on something quite specific.
I wasn't it to do with her history and background that you didn't like?
So it was just a regular old plain prejudice.
Yeah, I think it was. Like she doesn't like fighting fires. That was like, let's have a look at she's bio. Incapable of firefighting, a greedy wimp. She's a medical assistant crop farmer. So she was born in a catastrophic war in which both sides used incendiary weapons.
Yeah.
And we're Pilbugians.
Okay, well, I think well remembered, but I think it was more that initially I just wasn't sure she was going to be great for the team going down. But...
Okay, right. Fair enough.
Yeah, but that prejudice is obviously stuck, so...
Yeah, maybe not fair enough. I don't know, like...
No, it's probably not fair enough.
Yeah. I don't think we're in a bad position, though. Like, other than that whole, like, insaneness that happened. Because...
Yeah. Has everybody recovered from that insanity?
Well, apart from the fact NG can't walk.
Okay.
But she's being cared for.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to check because I forgot to set up these bills so that they were making food. So we've got 4 people now. We started with 3, so we must have gained someone. So I
We
think
did, yeah.
I'd like them to have 3 meals each. So 3 times 4 is
12.
12. Thanks. And then 1 for luck.
Nice.
And then
Lucky number 13.
yeah, yeah. Okay, good point. Okay, fair enough. I'll change that to 14. There we go. So yeah, and like we were like I think what I went wrong with. I'm building a double bed for some reason. Are 2 people liking each other like that? Did that happen?
I don't remember that. I remember someone has like some kind of personality trait where they like it if they've got fancier digs,
Right. Yes. Yes, that's true.
but I don't remember a romance yet. Maybe
Okay.
you were just kind of like leaving room for that.
Maybe. So I'm tempted to add more. I'm always tempted to add more build orders, but like I need
You
to just
definitely shouldn't do that.
no. I need to just let them, like actually start to kind of figure stuff out. Now we can also see here. I made a mistake where I built on a swamp. So
yes, I remember that. Yeah.
So they can't have floors in their house there. So
That's a bummer.
yeah. Also schedules. Let's let our new person, Ben the janitor, have the same schedule as everyone else. But yeah, I think it's going to be pretty chill. Just kind of like watching these guys build a colony. And
yeah, so I mean, feel free to deep dive a little bit more
Yeah.
into the game. I mean, obviously, when we were setting up and you were explaining the game a bit to me, there was a lot to do initially. It seems like, but maybe like this is the pacing of this next stage of the game is a bit more.
I mean, where do I start? Like, I suppose. Oh, I was getting them to mine some stuff for some reason. Yeah, where do I
Chat
start?
were very keen for you to mine things.
Yeah,
well.
and I mainly mined because they told me to. Because apparently you're meant to always be mining. So yeah, where do we start with this? Like talking about deep dive into it. Like,
well, I don't know. Yeah, where feels the most appropriate to begin with?
I guess the style of game and the whole like it's a non-direct control game. Like you really are just kind of giving orders, and then it's the way I play, but I play this game very passively. In that I set a bunch of orders and then I just kind of like wait for them to do it. Okay, NG's better. So did I give someone the rifle? Can I get them to gear? Drop the rifle. Okay. So there's the rifle. I'm going to get NG to pick it up. Yeah. Sorry, what was I saying?
So just that I guess what's kind of been a running theme of our various streams, depending on the particular game, is like how much or how little you want to micromanage what's going on. And I suppose in the past you've kind of suggested that, especially for like RTSs and all those kinds of things, you're less interested in micromanaging.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is really interesting on a game like this, or with a game like They Are Billions or things like that, because obviously this is a bit more extreme than They Are Billions.
Yeah.
But how this game handles micromanagement, I think, is interesting.
So, did we do any trading last time?
Yes.
So, I don't know if you saw there, you actually get a bonus based on your health on the prices you get.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so I'm going to actually sell these pants, which I guess we got from someone that, like, we killed.
Died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, no, we don't want to sell. So I find this sometimes like a bit confusing, this interface. So negative numbers are selling, positive are buying.
Mm-hmm.
So I can buy beer, which I think when you're given the chance to buy beer, is that right? Negative, yeah, negative numbers buy. Okay, right. So like, how many colonists did we? How much beer do we need?
I mean, you can never have too much, right?
Yeah,
but you can definitely have not enough.
Okay, so like 2 each. Because like
I
also
guess
we have like
right.
only 800, so that's quite a lot of money really. Because there's also medicine, which we probably need.
Beer, medicine,
You know,
beer. It's a tough call.
Yeah,
it's a tough
food.
Call.
Like
I thought we were good on food. I thought like, don't we make our own?
Yeah, we do make our own, but I'm gonna sell these knives and stuff. We don't need those. And then I should accept that. Okay. And there, the beer is the beer. So, and now what I need to do, I can assign. Do you remember I said about the drugs? They can, so I can manage food restrictions and not food. Drug policies, select policies, social drugs, and I can change like rules on when they're allowed to have drugs.
Oh wow! Okay.
So like you can have this drug for recreation, or scheduled. You can have beer when you're every day, only if your mood is below 60% or 50%, and only if recreation is below 50%. And you can have it every day. So we very much like that's the deal here. Same with the smoke leaf joint. Like, let's have that mood below 40, and if recreation is below 40. Yeah.
So if beer doesn't quite get you there,
no,
smoke leaf will.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And then I'm going to click close, and that'll be the policy. And they're all like social drugs there. And then so that, like, I could also just let them all drink like unrestricted.
Yeah, but you want to get something done as well, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. Like, and they can get addicted, and that can be like an issue as well. Evening Frozen. So yeah, you don't necessarily want them to do that.
Also, you probably don't. You don't have the beer or money to really fuel a habit, really, do you?
Yeah, exactly. So like one story about a previous colony a failed colony, is that the whole colony burnt down, and everyone died because I couldn't figure out how to make beer. Like the whole, like I'd set up all these kind of things, and I was so concentrating on like having somewhere to brew the beer at the perfect temperature that caused a fire, and everyone died. So like, yeah. Okay, so we've got low food. So I guess I so just do not micromanage this. I rarely even look at these things, which is probably why I'm not doing so well. I guess when it's a game like this where there's not much micromanagement, sometimes it's quite difficult to know what you can do. What you can do to actually affect change quickly. Right, so this is something that happens. So a sheriff named Jose is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If he survives, he will be badly wounded. He's from your enemy, the Club Imps. You can capture him or recruit for recruitment or slavery purposes. Okay, so I'm going to set this as a prison bed. This one, let's say. That's for prisoners. And then I'm going to go find him.
You should. Can I just make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Shouldn't you put one of the swamp bedrooms as the prison?
That is a really good idea, Dave. Thank you. Yes, this is going to be. Oh, that's not finished yet, so we're going to do 4.
You need to turf cart.
Oh, they're not. No, it's because they're not enclosed yet. They haven't been finished building. So let's go back to that one. All right. Okay. So did we still? Where's the?
Yeah, Frozen's pleased. We're finally getting around to the prison.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if we'd done that. You see.
No, we didn't quite get there last time.
No. So that's where things get kind of interesting. Well, that's one of the things that gets interesting, right? So, because then you have prisoners to manage, which means you need more food. Right?
Okay.
So
I can't help but
gonna...
notice your hunter lacks a ranged weapon is one of those messages. So
Yeah.
surely giving them
Well,
something would
like
help.
the thing is that your hunters might not be the best shooters. So I rather have my
Intriguing.
shooters like.
Yeah.
And at the moment, I can't build any ranged weapons. I've only got the one rifle, and I kind of want that with the person who can defend the best. And I haven't actually built any defenses anyway either yet, which I probably should do.
Yeah.
So Jose. So now what I can do. So this is Jose. I can strip him if I wanted to. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
I'm not like that.
Yeah, I mean you don't start extreme. You
No,
kind of build up to something like that.
So now I have... So basically with this prisoner, at the moment, his slave price is $175 if I want to sell him.
Okay.
At the moment, I've got it set to how people interact with him. In no interaction, I can try and reduce resistance, which resistance has something to do with when they try and prison break. Right.
Okay.
I can release him, which will improve the fact, like, it'll... this is relations gain in release none, because we're an enemy with the Cubbins, so they just will not change. And then recruit, which is what I'm going to do. So we're going to try and recruit him. Yeah. And this is where it starts to feel like you're running a cult, because you just capture people. And like, so in fact, I've had it before where I was playing a game and, NG is now sleeping there. Why is, I'm going to have to, because there's no, make that not medical. Yeah.
Okay.
Just going to set owner to NG. So I was playing a game and the only way I could... I was like really desperate. I had like 2 people and everything was going bad. Now, sometimes people crash and they're not enemies to you. So like you can rescue them, but then when you heal them, they're like, okay, well, thanks. I'm going to go see everyone else. I'm going to go back to my friends.
Right.
Well, so then I realized that what I needed to do was start taking those people prisoners and convincing those people to join. And then it starts feeling a bit like, I am basically turning this into a cult.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm gonna do that so that we... So this again, talking about micromanagement and stuff. This is one of the ways you do that, is with this this like telling certain people they can do certain things, because they will do them in this order, and if they have something to do that's like ahead of construct, they're never going to construct.
Yeah, it seems like you would want fewer ticks than what a lot of those have, or have I got that wrong? If you really want to manage what people are doing more.
Yes, probably, because but also like sometimes you want things. Oh, why are they building a roof? I thought Okay, I think that they're just building around the edge. So yes, but there's some things you kind of want everyone to do, like rescue people if people get injured, or to act as doctors if that's needed.
Oh, okay. There's more situational things.
Yes, but you can always override and say, right, do this right now.
Sure.
So you can see the construction now has started a bit more because I did that. Hi, Nacho.
Evening, Nacho.
We're good. How are you? Well, I spoke for you, Dave, there. Are you good?
That's fine, man. Yeah, I was just trying to get my chat working, but it's going a bit weird. I am good. I am good. You know what? I'm even better now. I've cracked. Those of you who've listened along to our appearances on Tanked Up, the podcast we've guested on, will maybe remember that I had a blood orange and cranberry sour waiting for me in the fridge, and I finally decided to crack that open to drink while Sean plays Rimworld tonight. So
nice.
Yeah, I finally got around to that. In between, I did manage to have a lemon sour, which I enjoyed very much. In fact, I'm probably enjoying this less than the lemon sour I had recently. But
Shouldn't you be giving us your tasting notes?
Yeah, all right, okay. So, Sean, it is 4.8%.
Yeah.
It's a London Beer Factory Sour Solstice. And, okay, the tasting notes is, this classic Berliner Weiss coincides with two solar phenomena and seasons. Which I literally don't really understand what that sentence was, but whatever. Tart cranberry with aromas of blood orange, balanced by the addition of lactose for increased body. Lactose. Okay. Reflects the contrast of these two annual events. Refreshing, sharp, moorish. And there we are. So, sour solstice. Yeah. I like
What's
the
it
can.
taste like?
The can's very. It tastes like.
I imagine you swirling it in the glass, kind of like. What's the nose?
What's the nose?
Yeah.
It doesn't really have much of one.
No.
But then I poured it a little while ago, so I imagine on the initial pour it probably has more of a nose.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's not too sour, not too dry. I'm not reaching for it a lot, as we said on that podcast. That's not really what you want too much from a sour, or at least maybe not. But yeah, I mean, I'm not a massive fan of cranberry. Is possibly one of the reasons why I'm not getting on.
How much is it like? So you can really taste the cranberry?
Yeah, kind of more than I would want, basically, not being a fan of cranberry. I guess it's part of its taste curve towards the kind of tail end of it. The cranberry
Shoot
really
frenzy.
does.
This isn't good. Oh, thanks. No, it's good. It's a good thing. Thanks to high mood, Tiffy has experienced an inspiration. She will shoot more accurately for the next 8 days. Brilliant. She a hunter?
That's great, yeah. Shoot frenzy. I might not have called that shoot frenzy.
No, that felt like she was going to start shooting people. But you know, like, there we go. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I think I'm done with my tasting notes. Yeah. It's nice, but I probably would buy the raspberry sour over it if I'm honest.
Yeah, raspberry sours are good. I still am like chasing. Do you remember when Kath bought me a beer when we did the first Pillbug show?
Was it the jam donut Tiny Rebel one?
Yes. It wasn't a Tiny Rebel beer.
Oh, was it not?
No,
oh, sorry. I thought it was.
I've been chasing that rainbow for like years. I haven't been able to find a beer that. I don't know if it's just because I was so tired that like that was the nicest beer I ever had because I needed it, or what. But like I still have never had it. Like that's.
It's amazing that that has really stuck with you. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's the next plan, like in Rimworld at the moment? Because you've got most of your stuff built. There's still some stuff.
That's you've answered it there, right? So like,
Sweet.
What's quite nice is that actually they've managed to do some cleaning.
Yeah, all the blood's gone. Finally.
The blood's gone, so that they've had a chance to. Oh, what is that thing? That's a panther. Oh, that doesn't look good. Come on, you can do it, Tiffy. You're really good at shooting right now. Yes. There
Shooting frenzy.
Yeah. For the win.
That's some fresh meat right there.
So like at the moment, like I haven't got much in the way of production. So like I'm like we're just living here. We're not producing. So I want to build these things. Once I've built them, then so I want some defenses. Then I want to start building like some places to actually make some better stuff.
Right.
So like I can't make clothes. I mean, like at the moment. Also, I haven't got a power. This power source isn't very reliable because when the wind stops, I lose power, which is not going to be good. Yeah. Because if you look, my freezer is now 13 degrees.
Yeah, that's not a freezer anymore.
Which is not a freezer. No, that's just a room. So that's kind of like what I need right now. And I need to research batteries for that. To research batteries, I need a research table. I need a lab. I need to make a lab. Right, that's what I need to do next. But I want to get these essentials done. I want this all, like, that I can just do that and not sweat about it, you know.
Sure.
Because I think that's the mistake I keep making in all my games, is I'm like, I plan everything, and then I just give them the orders, and I'm like, okay then, you figure it out, and then everyone dies.
It does seem that like the benefit of having actually, like, I think we said this last time, it's better to have one room built than 5 unbuilt rooms.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I also might, I could deconstruct some of this stuff here and get those. Starvation. How am I How are the people starving? I don't understand. Like, we've got farms.
Didn't you just kill a panther?
Oh, Ben is starving. Okay. Yeah, we just killed a panther. Look at all the food in there. Maybe he just got hungry in the night. So, like...
That's quite a jump to starvation.
Yeah. Don't you ever wake up starving? Like... So, I have now a quest. A friendly AI from your past named Charlin Whitestone sent you a message. He reveals that he has a starship hidden on a planet and sends you its world coordinates. It's in deep hibernation mode. You have to start up when you arrive, defend it from raiders, and then you can leave the world.
Wow, are we playing Factorio? I didn't think that was the point of Rimworld.
So stuff, like, I've never, like, I think I mentioned this last time. I've never succeeded in a quest. I've never felt in a position, good enough position to actually even try a quest.
Yeah.
Yes, we're almost built these. That's good. I think I need cotton for this, the poker table. So that's probably, I should probably build. Right, I will build some chairs around there. Furniture.
Is there? This is a weird thing to ask. I know. Is there a satisfaction mechanic for when they build stuff? Do they get like do they feel that feeling of satisfaction of finishing that bedroom?
I don't know. They have. So some of them have, like, if you look at their work, they have passions. So like they have like these little fire things, which I think is to do with them having a passion for something. So that might improve their mood.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I think that's all the building done that I can see. So before... Nice. Right, so a couple of things I want to build that we didn't build last time is I really need some defences. So let's do that. Security.
Is that just walls?
It's just going to be barrier. It's just somewhere to take cover, basically. It's not even walls yet. It's just like I'm putting some cover points down.
Okay.
So they can take cover when they're getting attacked. So you want it down here, and that's fine. Just somewhere so they can get behind it and shoot people.
Yeah.
And then, right, should we trade with this bulk trader first? Before I do anything, Ben, go trade with this guy. Oh, hello. So this guy's got quite a lot. We've got 692.
His name's Eggnog.
Yeah, that's a name. Agave. Can we make tequila? Components. Components would be important actually to get. So like components are really hard to get hold of. They're what you need for like any tech items.
Okay.
Negative, positive numbers buy. So like, I kind of want to. Anytime I get a chance to buy some, I want to. But also, I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it gets really cold here. So I don't necessarily think that we need to. Necessarily need to buy warm clothing.
No, because I mean, isn't it outdoors? Is that 41 degrees C?
Yeah, I think I picked a really bad place. Like, is that actually the issue? Is more it's hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
mean, it might get very cold at night.
Yeah. I could buy a ram. And I could start farming animals. I don't have enough money for that.
Good.
I don't have enough money.
I mean, you do then have to protect them and so on and so forth.
Yeah, but the other thing is
Presumably
they
the
then actually
benefits are there.
there are benefits like they will start hauling stuff around for you if you train them. I'm gonna buy
Nice.
10 components, which seems like a lot. It might be a really bad idea, but I've done it. So,
Cool.
the last thing you want to do is run out of like I research batteries and then I can't build them because I don't have any components. Right. So now I want to start building like where my lab's gonna go. So I'm going to. This is the swamp. I need to not build. I can't believe I built in the swamp. Right. So let's build off here actually, and then I can just put in a vent here and get the temperature control right. So what do I want? I want production, research bench. Let's put that. There. Now it's important with the you can get bonuses with the research lab if it's sterile in a sterile room.
Okay.
And if it's a room on its own. Structure. Wall. So let's build there. That might be too. They might not like it because it's small. I don't really know how that works with production, but just see. Temperature, vent. I tried playing this with my Steam controller downstairs because, like, Joe was really interested in it.
Okay.
But it was just too hard. Like some people have made some really good ways of controlling it, but let's put a pot plant in.
It seems a pretty key kind of mouse game, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, because Joe's bad at Stardew Valley, right?
Yes.
So yeah, then you could kind of see the
the
degree of similarity, right?
Yes. Absolutely. Have I got right? I think I might order some of these trees to be cut down. Chop wood. Let's do this area here. Okay, so then hopefully they'll build that, and then we can start doing some actual research. She also she plays prison architect. Oh, pause. Transport.
Okay, yeah.
Right. Okay. Lyle is in a transport nearby. If he survives the impact, he'll be badly wounded. He's not affiliated to any faction. You can rescue him and hope he joins freely, or you can capture him for recruitment or slavery.
Okay. What happened to our other guy, by the way?
What do you mean?
The
What
other
happened
guy,
to him?
Jose.
He's happily.
Is he still in?
He's in prison. Happily in prison.
He's in prison.
Happily in prison. No. He's in rehabilitation.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. So what would you like to? What are we going to capture this person, or like do we just try and hope that they're going to stay with us?
What, the guy who's just crash landed?
The guy that's just crash landed. The guy who we might spend resources on, like fixing, and then decide they're going to leave. That one.
Okay.
Like, do we like?
But you said before that you've been stung by that because you haven't imprisoned then recruited.
Yeah. So like, and
you're
and
going
as
to make the
Frozen
same
said,
mistake again.
He's not one of us. So I think for the greater good, I think we capture him, right?
Yeah, I mean he's not one of us until he is.
Yeah, that's sound logic. Where is he? Transport location. Okay. Capture Lyle. There we go. There we go. We're going to do that. Excellent. Right. So now I'm going to add in order to make some more food.
Do we need a prison bed?
Yeah, I did that already.
Oh, you did.
So now we've got a prison bed and we've got this double bed then. Like, and I can't remember. Two people were in a relationship. I'm sure they were. Like, so where are we going? Social. Right, lover to Ben. So Engie and Ben.
Oh, there you go.
That was easy. That was quick. Okay, so I can now assign this. Set owner. Ben. Right, okay. So Ben, there we go. And then, like, we can build a dresser, and I'm not sure what the dresser does. I think it should make them happy. Possibly. I can't, like... So, I'm just going to put it there. They can have one. Maybe build another one, another dresser for these guys. Like, I think they give bonuses. Someone can tell me.
You not just build that in front of the door? No problem.
Maybe I wanted it in front of the door.
Yeah, touche.
But you know, if you can't cope with that kind of modern feng shui, then I'll move it.
Yeah, no, that's beyond me, beyond my mere interior decorating skills.
There we go. Okay, things are looking up.
Mm-hmm.
Not that they were looking down. Right, let's speed it up. Oh, NG, I'm going to say... oh, what are they shooting? They're fighting each other.
Who are?
The two people in the caravan. That was weird. Right, Lyle. Like, could you trust a guy like Lyle? Recruit.
Lyle is not a really trustworthy name.
Childhood, a sickly child, and adulthood, a colony settler.
Excuse me. Yeah.
You know, just saying.
Well, because he was a sickly child, you don't want to trust him.
They were your words, not mine.
Yeah, that's on me, huh?
Mm-hmm. It does. It just feels really good when you give orders and it all just like happens, and works. And
yeah, I mean that's a path many people have gone down in the past, Sean, and it doesn't really end well.
Someone's got an infection. Lyle. Okay, Lyle has an infection.
Oh, God. Lyle.
Yeah.
He was a sickly kid after all.
Yeah. So yeah, so as soon as the research bench is up, we can start looking at the technology tree, which we haven't opened up. Like, so there's a technology tree.
Why do I imagine it's quite vast?
Huh. Well, this is the technology tree. It's not that bad. Like, it's not huge. Like, the first thing we do is battery. Because, like, I need to do something about this power situation, especially with the temperature as it is. I just realised that this prison doesn't have a light in it, so this guy is just stuck in the dark. Like, do we need to rectify that, or are we okay with that?
I mean, that's a classic prison tactic, isn't it?
Yeah. I could, as well, make one... I could make a square... I could take the ceiling away above his bed, so when it rains, he gets wet.
Oh my God, that's or he just has to sleep not on the bed.
Yeah,
either way, that's pretty grim. That's pretty grim.
No, I'm not going to go there. We're trying to recruit him after all, right?
Yeah, very true. Very true.
Yeah. Do we have anything else we can hunt? So, like, all the things we can hunt at the moment, they are like 2% chance they'll attack, or the rat. I can do that. So okay, so you decide. Are we going to attack? Are we going to hunt? I've got plenty of meat though. Like, there's lots of meat to cook. Is it just because they're not?
Okay.
There's only one person cooking. I'm going to get the engineer to cook as well. But the problem is, when they're cooking and they're not great at it, they might like burn it and lose the food.
Is there anyone who was okay at it?
No, that was like. They were all kind of bad.
Okay.
But yeah, no, they're butchering stuff. Like, so we could go and hunt. Like, so I could tell them to go hunt. What do I need for that? Wood, steel. I also need some more wood. But I did tell them to cut down some trees. So have they done that already? They might have done that already. Gonna give them an order to cut down some trees. And also harvest. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. There was some, like, blueberries that I might as well get them to harvest. So that's food. So the wildlife, like, we can go and hunt, like, these capybara?
Oh, yeah.
These guys. Oh, those. I know what those are. So we could hunt those, like, or we could hunt tortoises, monkeys. I don't, like, I feel kind of uneasy eating monkeys. I don't know about you. Well, not that I'm eating them, but, like,
Okay.
you're a vegan, so you're uncomfortable eating all these.
Yeah, exactly.
But
you know.
Okay, two colonists. Right, well, firstly, let's decide what are we eating? Monkeys or tortoise, or capybara?
I mean, like traditionally of those, I think tortoise are the most likely to be eaten.
Well,
I don't know if people eat capybara.
Was it the giant tortoise that went extinct because they were so delicious?
Yeah,
they could never get them home.
Yeah, we've definitely hunted various types of tortoise to the brink of, if not extinction.
Yeah. I feel bad that I said that with a smile on my face. It's not funny.
Right. Yeah, you should feel bad.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna. So a couple of people said they weren't doing anything. I had like a little message saying there were some idle colonists.
Okay.
So I've kind of changed that a little bit. So we need steel. Have we got a good amount of steel?
What's your medical emergency, out of curiosity?
Lyle.
Oh, just Lyle.
Just Lyle. He's like.
He's just going to be a medical emergency the whole time, isn't he?
Yeah. So we've got stuff now rotting away in storage because it's 16 degrees in there, and no one's doing the. No one's refueling the generator. We've got this generator here.
That's the big one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like that.
Can they? What's that? Party spot. Is that? I'm going to deconstruct that party spot just in case I was screwing it up. Like that might have. I wonder if the party spot was getting in the way of them refueling it. So that is the hauling here. So sometimes what I do is I'll set someone to have a high priority to haul and clean.
Uh-huh.
So probably if I set that, the farmer to haul and the janitor to clean, that makes sense.
That makes some sense, yeah.
Yeah. And then maybe that will help things out a bit. Because, like, yeah, okay, so what's the temperature's now going down a bit. Yeah, so all that meat now that we just spent hunting is now gone. Did I set this to allow rotten? No. Allow fresh, yes. So they should move out. So this one is fine. They should get rid of take the rotten food out of there. So eventually you can train animals to do the hauling. I don't think they will like fuel things for you, but Lyle's died.
Okay. Yeah. Did we lose a lot on Lyle? Did we waste medicine
on him?
Well,
you could say we gained a shirt.
I would say that. And doesn't one of your colonists have a corpse obsession? So they gained a corpse.
Yeah, so
that's win-win.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Everyone's a winner. They're great. Yeah, I don't feel bad about that at all.
Well, I mean, you tried to rescue a guy who
tried to rescue him.
And he died. I mean, you did what you could.
Yeah, like
you did what you could.
Yeah. Oh no, the club imps. They're attacking immediately. Jump to location. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, they're trying to get their friend, right? Because he's a club imp.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Right. So let's now recruit them all, and then just actually we'll go one. Oh, no. Okay. So hopefully he doesn't have a gun. So like, he brought a knife to a gunfight. Unfortunately, Carter has nothing. So,
Oh wow, Carter's the bait.
Yeah.
That cover's not going to be great now.
No. Oh. Okay. He's a
Okay, Ben dealt
child.
with it, did he? Wow, you
Coma
just killed a
child.
kid.
No. 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 Oh no, that's just his. That was his. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, he was attacking you, but
Yeah.
that's still pretty brutal.
Like, they're not going to have a conversation with him. I don't know.
No, they couldn't do that. That's not something the game allows.
What am I missing? What?
Yeah. Wow. I was going to say, is there some form of consequence to that action?
Well, I mean, like, I guess these guys aren't going to be too happy with me. Like, recruitment chance 97%. That's good, right?
Yeah. Just don't tell him about the kid you just killed.
Yeah. Well, it was the other side. It was over here. Like, he's in the darkened room. Like, for all he knows, he's only been there. It's still nighttime. Like, he doesn't know what time it is or anything's going on.
That sounds like one of those secrets that would be, come out in a story. They'd come out at an unfortunate point and be a real problem.
Mm-hmm. But so that's I think that's what this game does really well, is that's that kind of story that we can tell, like that's happened, that a child from his faction has turned up and he has no idea, and we're going to recruit him.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, what was the guy's name? Like what? So was
why you don't even remember his name?
Wow. Right. What? Because they have relationships with each other. So Vang. So Jose, social. No, he has no relationship.
Okay. So yeah, what you can say is just about that idea of these kind of
I think we lost Dave. Yeah. I think he's probably had problems. Oh, what am I doing? I just changed the resolution by mistake. Let me just get that's right. There we go. Keep. Yeah, Dave is still waiting on his computer, so he's been joining Discord via his phone, which is something.
I don't know why Discord randomly does that.
Ah, there you go.
On my mobile. Sorry, I was mid rant. Did you get the start of my rant?
You said you were going to start to rant about stories.
Yes.
Is that so? So no, we didn't. No. So
Fair
rewind.
Rewind. All I was going to say really is that it's really interesting from a storytelling perspective that these kind of the events of these games, like, they're not random, obviously, but they are chaotic, maybe is the better word for it, rather than necessarily organized. And what you do as a player, or at least a lot of people will do as a player, is shape that chaos into a narrative, especially around the bigger kind of events, right? And they are really good for that. They are really good, and I think it's really interesting that we do want stories even in our non-narrative game, because that's how we understand the world around us, and we create stories in that way, and so I think it's really interesting.
And I think it's the same. It's, for me, it's why I like Civilization. It's those stories you create as you're playing that game. Like, I find, for me, I play like I even when I played even when I played like Command and Conquer, I would make stories in my head playing the skirmish mode when I was a kid.
Sure.
I'm going to just have a look at wildlife, see if we've got anything. Did we decide? Oh no, we ate all that. Oh. All the turtles
Are all
are
the
gone.
tortoises gone?
Yeah, they're all gone. We
Yeah,
you
well,
know how we were saying about
that's what will
extinct?
happen.
Yeah, yeah. I hope
but
at least
were
they
they
were butchered.
delicious?
Well, yeah. I don't know. Okay, so now we're building our research thingy. Okay, so now people can research, but much like cleaning, if you look the work, research is right at the end. Okay, so like it's a really like the idea they ever get to research is just like so I'm gonna put research as high priority for the 2 people who can do research. Otherwise, just no research will get done.
Sure. Isn't the red box that they're not very good at it?
Well, yeah, we don't. Yes, correct. So it will take them longer.
Okay.
But there's not much,
Yes.
we
can't be choosy.
Yeah, we can't be picky when we've got who we've got. Yeah. We should have got the civil servant to come down with us. Is it the civil servant we left behind?
No, I think there was bartender, and there are a few things, right? We missed out on, but
oh, psychic drone. So some distant engine of hatred is stirring. It's projecting a psychic drone onto this site through an orbital amplifier tuned to only affect females. For a few days, some people's mood will be quite a bit worse.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
That presumably suggests that you can get psychic drone for males, though.
Yes, you can, and they can be positive ones too. Both ways. Oh, we've got a raid. The club imps again. They will prepare for a while and then attack. So they're coming from that way. So,
is this at least an adult rather than a child?
Well, let's have a look, shall we? Gross. Age 22.
Okay, all right.
That's okay, right? Social.
Yeah.
Okay, no relation to anyone here. So let's draft and get them to come down here. And then we wait. So it's interesting. They do take quite a while actually to decide to attack, and sometimes I won't quite get them to, like when you draft them, they're obviously not doing anything else.
I was going to say, do you need all 4?
Oh well, they've begun their assault. That's a good point actually, because I might as well get rid of the guys that don't have guns. Yeah. So they can continue going. I think I said last time the combat in this game is surprisingly good.
You did, yeah.
Oh, nice. Allow, strip. Allow. Easy.
Yeah, that's just free stuff, right?
Yeah, just 3. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you have an ammo count? You do, don't you?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, okay.
I haven't. Not that I'm aware of. Oh, okay, right. This guy's resistance has been broken, so now they're going to try and recruit him. Does this one not get power? Have I not? No, it doesn't. I don't know how like... Go on.
It's quite unforgiving in that sense, isn't it? As a game. Like, it doesn't give you many reminders or tips or hints that, like, your butcher's shop doesn't have power or, stuff like that.
Ooh. Relationship. There are 2 people who have relationships with colonists or prisoners in the arriving group. Town guard Toast, brother of villager Ben. So this guy is a brother of Ben.
Toast.
Toast.
Oh, okay.
Is this new guy that's coming in? Okay.
Okay.
So I don't know what that means, if that means anything. probably need to build some more beds just in case anyone else turns up, because we only have so many,
Yeah.
we don't have any capacity.
Can you have multiple beds to one room?
Well, you can, but they're not very happy about it. They don't like that.
They don't like it.
No. So are they going to talk to... Are they like, sometimes you get these visitors, they just kind of walk through and then nothing. Oh. Right. Transport pod crash. Right. Harry? Harry?
Nice.
What would you call that? Harry?
Hairy.
Harry.
That's hairy, isn't it?
Okay. Oh, so she'll be badly wounded. She's from Telenium. If you rescue her, she may join freely, otherwise she'll return home and spread goodwill between your factions. So
Okay.
she actually, like, the difference between her and the last person is she has a faction nearby that would hate us if we took a prisoner.
Okay. So
So
it's
like
just a straight up rescue mission.
Yeah, I think so. Rescue. Okay, let's rescue. And let's turn this one into a medical bed. Because she might join. And if she doesn't, she'll go and... Oh, Jose. So Jose now has joined.
Excellent work.
Yeah. Tiffy asked Jose to join. Right, okay. So have we got enough beds? Like, we probably don't have enough beds now, right?
Well, you can turn that prison into a bed.
Well, we need to always have a prison available.
Okay. So now you better build another bedroom.
Build another bed. That's a good problem to have. Right. So what have we done? In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to build a prison. Actually.
That makes sense.
Like, I'm just going to build a prison that's kind of not great. Okay, so they're going to be quite small rooms. Furniture. Bed.
There's no negative to having the prison so close to, you don't want to stick it out in the middle of nowhere.
Well, no, because if it's closer by, they can. They need to like do stuff with the prisoners, right?
Okay. All right. Yeah. And do you want to put a light, therefore, in the other one and turn that into more of a
that's what I'm going to do. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. What was I going to put in? Door. That was it. Structure. Door. And like that means I can just make concrete floor for these ones. Floors. Okay. Because I also want to start building now some more production stuff in here, like tailors and various things. But I'm going to build all this first so I can change that into a not prison. And Jose's got straight to work, look.
Good lad.
Because he's a sheriff. So what's quite interesting with this is I can, even the things they're not very good at, I can make them, give them a lower priority. But they still will eventually do it if needed. But I don't know if people tend to mess with that much, or if people try to like... Yeah, I don't know how much people mess with that normally.
I imagine it's quite different when you have the bigger the colony gets.
Yeah, I don't know how big the colonies get. Like,
the more specialized you can be.
I'm wondering like how big you can actually get a colony. Is this steel? That's sandstone. I could use some steel. Fire! Oh god, what happened? Junk location. Oh. Okay, it's sorted. Yeah, I don't know where you. There doesn't seem to be anywhere to get steel here. Oh, so now I've got a psychic smooth male, which is like the opposite.
Oh yeah.
So like it's positive. They'll all feel a bit better. So they might get stuff done quicker.
Isn't steel an alloy?
Yes, but for some reason you can mine it.
You can just mine it.
Yeah,
okay,
I mean, like, I think it's just one of those things. Like, it's just that's the way it works. I feel like things are starting to go okay.
Yeah, I think you haven't had any people go crazy for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Your fridge is doing okay.
It's kind of doing okay. Like that's the main issue at the moment. I really want to get some batteries. Because power is not great. Like I could build another one of these.
Wind turbine.
Yeah.
I suggest doing it in a different location.
Yeah, I don't know how much that makes a difference. Like I had a game where I changed it. I did the other one like perpendicular to try and catch the wind. I think it helped. I think it does a lot of that kind of thing where the things work like you expect they should work. You know.
Sure.
I'm gonna need more chairs on this table. One colonist idle. Tiffy, oh, not anymore. I don't know if the idle thing is a problem. Like, is that a good thing that some of them are getting chances to rest? You know.
Well, I mean, I'm a big fan of idleness, but
Yeah.
I understand that maybe on your colony that's not quite what you need.
Right, another tortoise. Let's kill it.
Kill it and eat it quick.
Yeah. There we go. I can hear it. Yeah.
Oh, it's getting away.
Taking... Oh no!
It's hit the edge of the map.
Break up. Engie and Ben asked Ben for a break. They're no longer getting a relationship.
Oh gosh.
Oh, that's going to make sleeping arrangements awkward, isn't it? Yeah. This is sorry guys, but like we don't have like we're in a desperate situation. This is a prison bed.
Yeah.
You know, get building. That's some motivation for you. Like.
There are beds still in that corridor next to the fridge, though, aren't there?
Yeah, they could sleep on the floor, if that's what you're suggesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, that is what can happen. That tortoise is like... Turtle, or whatever it is. It's still alive.
I think they are... The game suggests
they're
tortoise. Tortoise.
So we've got this quest here, right? So we could... Valuable items worth 850 not far for us. Collection consists of glitterwork medicine, skill trainer plants. 2 man-hunting guinea pigs are wandering nearby and there may be an unknown threat.
Man-hunting guinea pigs?
So I could create... We could try and go and do that, but I really don't have a clue. Like, I feel like we're doing so well, I don't want to screw it up.
You don't want to rock the boat.
Yeah. Because, like, yeah, this seems to be going okay.
Well, is there a time limit on that quest?
Yes.
Okay.
But I just wonder if you even need to do them. Like, I guess, do you need to do anything? Like, it's about what do you like doing? Like,
yes, that's true.
Or are they arguing? Or are they getting back together? Like,
it's always hard to tell, isn't it? It's a fine line.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a third wheel.
Yeah. So where's Engie? Ben has kicked Engie out the bed.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So Engie did ask for the breakup.
Yes, Angie is the one that wanted a break, right?
So she has to leave.
Yeah.
How that works.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
I feel like this is much more chill than last time.
I think so. Like you say, you've got more under control.
So why have these games blown up? Have they? Like, I feel like these games have like these types of games have had a moment or are having a.
Oh, you think so?
Out of what do you think?
Well, I mean, the thing is, to me, it oh, sorry, my cat's joining in on the stream. I think, like, this to me seems like an interesting mix between Factorio and The Sims,
Oh,
right?
talking about cats.
And obviously,
a panther just ate the cat.
Oh, okay. Big cat action.
Yeah, like, I think, do I need to kill that panther or like?
What's a cat eating panther?
Like, hopefully.
I mean, it starts with a cat, and then what?
That's the
does it end
problem.
up with?
Like, do we? Oh god, I really want to start hunting panthers. Like, yeah, I don't like this, but you know. Anyway, go on.
We could wait to see if it attacks any of you.
Yeah, we just right. Oh, in fact, I might change. So like, who's got the gun? Because the people with the guns, they have to fight back. Everyone else runs. Okay, there we go. Yeah, do we think these kind of games like the Sim? You're saying it's kind of like it's got a Sims feel.
Yeah, elements of it definitely do have a Sims feel, but it's kind of with a Factorio twist or a slightly more management game twist.
It's like it's very much like Dwarf Fortress Light, isn't it?
Yes, but I mean, like not everybody will know Dwarf Fortress. I mean, it's a very popular game. Don't get me wrong, but not everyone will know it as well as they know The Sims or know of The Sims, or you know. So, yeah, I mean, I think City Builders seemed to gain quite a lot from the growth in indie games. I don't know why not as many. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are a lot of AAA kind of building games, City Builders. You know, things like Zoo Planet come to mind.
Yeah, which I suppose
like
is that
that,
AAA. Harry is leaving.
Oh no.
Yeah, just like
so
she was
going to leave,
and yeah,
but she's going to give you positive.
She's going to say nice things about us. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to stop.
But it's interesting. You feel like they're having a moment. I wasn't aware of that. They've always just seemed relatively popular.
Yeah, I suppose when I say having a moment as well, this is such a long time ago. Like this game, I can't even, you know. I was trying to think how long this game's actually been out.
Oh yeah, like in early access. It's been out for years, hasn't it? In early access.
So I'm not sure. Did it only just recently go to version 1? Like
relatively recently, yeah. Like in the last few months, I think. But it must have been in a very playable state for quite a long time.
Yeah. Maybe that's part of it, is like early access has really helped these kind of games. Right.
Yeah, possibly.
Right. Negative numbers. Oh, we haven't got enough money. Poo.
What did you want to buy?
A warg, which is an animal. They're quite good to have.
Can you not sell?
We just can't afford anything. No. Like, I think we should have to cancel. Probably, maybe I need to do some more mining, try and find some. Maybe if I mine, there'll be stuff to sell. But like, I'm not sure I want to spend time mining because like of everything else that's going on. We're still getting established, I think, believe it or not.
No, fair enough, yeah.
Like once I'm kind of reliable, once I think the food situation is that we can freeze stuff, then I think that would be okay. But Um,
I love that building a freezer is the main, it's just like such a major element of this game. Like, what are you
Yeah.
building towards? So I could have a freezer?
yeah. So the freezer stays on. That's what's going on here. Like, so I played Intelligent Design the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because like there was like a bug report, and like I wanted to just check it. Yeah. Because I was confused. I couldn't recreate it. But it kind of I realized that it gave me the same vibe this does. In that,
oh yeah,
I was just creating stuff and then just sitting there watching it in a way. I don't know, like, I wonder if other people play this game the way I do. Like this kind of, I said, like the passive.
I'm sure there will be, because not everybody wants to go into some of those menus and get so hands-on with it. I'm sure plenty of people will do it, kind of the way you are.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not. I mean, but there'll be plenty of players who want to min-max it as well, though, right? Like, who are a bit more.
I was about to say, like, it's not
about getting the most efficient.
Yeah. It's also interesting how, like, we talk about with our games about we've been talking a lot about kind of showing all the mechanics, or what's it, transparent mechanics.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't think this game has, like, this game, a lot of it's quite hidden. Like the effect of some things, like you can read in articles and stuff, but like the area that things affect, like people have figured it out and have come up with their own builds and like saying, oh, if you create this size, then this will work. And
but the game never. Yeah, like there's no, unless you've got something disabled and whatever that is available. There's very few suggestions in the tooltips for stuff, right? Like
it's kind of like when I click on,
no reminders.
Like, so if I click on, say, furniture, it does tell you roughly what they do. I can then click on the eye and get even more detail about what it does, with all these numbers and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
There's some stuff there. Like, there's an eclipse at the moment. Oh, research finished battery. Okay, so research screen. Just gonna play research. So now what do we want to do next? Next, I think I find this next one really hard, like, because I suppose smithing in a way, because smithing would allow me to then change. I think smithing would let me take all the metal slag and actually change that into real metal. Like, there's lots of slag lying around.
Useful. Yeah.
So I'm going to do that. But now, like, what's really important is we can build batteries. So batteries are cool, but they're kind of dangerous.
Sure.
So I'm going to... Where am I going to put the battery? Right, so... I'm going to go... Don't really want it near my food. Near the prison? That probably makes sense. Like...
Just in case there's a fire.
Yes, exactly. So... I could put it here, actually. Oh, no, I can't put it there. I can't put it there. I'll put it...
Can't put it in the swamp.
No. Okay, right. Architect. Battery. So I'm going to need to get some steel somehow. I don't know where to get steel from. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to go structure. Wooden wall. And then floors, concrete. Then I'm going to go structure, wall, put a door in, and then power conduit to get the power conduit to them. Okay. Yeah, but where am I going to get steel from?
Have you
Steel
seen any
wool.
with traders?
Stupid.
Oh, right there.
There we go. So orders. So let's just do deconstruct. Let's just deconstruct all of this. And I'm going to do the same here. There we go. That's useful. I wonder if if those were put in because there wasn't a natural resource there.
Okay, yeah.
Like, did they, you know, how do they stack the deck, you know?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So hopefully this means, like, we'll have a more stable power source. But you'll see, the batteries are kind of cool. What's the word on your computer? How's that coming? Anyway.
Oh yeah. So it's they started building today. They got, it looks like it's testing and should be then arriving towards the end of this week. So that's
Nice.
exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's going to be good. It's been weird being without like a main PC. Like you know, I've got laptops to tide me over, but they're not quite the same. And it's it's been weird.
Yeah, I bet. Has it been kind of like nice in a way?
In some ways, nice. Yeah. I mean, what it kind of highlighted, I suppose, there were times in my life where it would have been like emotionally devastating to be without a PC for this long, because I was so invested in either certain communities or certain games or whatever. But like, it's kind of nice to know that I'm not quite so involved in that way. So that's actually felt kind of good. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back to, like, I've got some friends who, like, I only game with, I don't get to see very often, so I'm missing those people. So it'd be nice to get back on a proper PC for that kind of gaming.
Sure.
But yeah.
Have you been playing much on your consoles, or not, just not playing at all?
No, that's definitely one of the weird things. I haven't really done much on my Switch at all. Just haven't. I've been pretty busy, as I know you have too.
Yeah.
So with work and stuff. So, but yeah, I there were times where I would have played a lot of Slay the Spire, or maybe even jumped into Breath of the Wild properly.
Yeah, I keep saying I'm going to do that one day. Like, go back to that. But who knows?
I think I picked up Steam World Dig 2 on the Switch as well, because I had some Switch points to spend or whatever.
Yeah, I love that game.
I will be checking that out.
Have you seen Spiritfarer?
No, I haven't.
Okay, right. You've got to, like, I've had several friends text me about that game, because it's kind of the original idea we have for making a home.
Oh, okay.
It's like a farming game on a boat.
Game. Okay.
Yeah. And you're building, but you are the person who ferries the dead to the afterlife, kind of thing.
Okay.
And so it's a narrative game as well, and it's all about dealing with death. And it's all animals in a Studio Ghibli style. Like, almost.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
That sounds great. I will add it to my wish list, and maybe that can be the first game I stream.
I've got good news for you. It's on Game Pass.
Don't tell me it's on Game Pass.
It's on Game Pass.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've already got it.
The situation. Well, I'll have to actually properly check that out. Sounds good. So yeah, maybe I'll stream that if I get my system up and running. Oh. Ow. The cat's now attacking my mic lead.
Nice. That's what they do.
Yeah. Being naughty because she wants to be fed.
So this is the thing with this game that I have been finding. It's hitting a certain point in my brain where I just I'm always like, oh, I'll just play it a little bit longer. I just need to build these things and then I'll stop. I just need to do this, then I'll stop. I just need to do this, and it never. It's like that one more turn thing.
Yeah, I mean, do you think that's better or worse in a game that doesn't actually have turns?
It's worse. Like, okay, a panther is hunting NG for food. That is not good.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Now.
So, yeah. We kind of had a bit of a warning of this.
Yeah.
You know, with that.
So this is what I'm unsure, because the controls aren't great for, like... So as much as I think the combat's very good, I'm never sure how to get them to, like, attack something like this. So I could draft NG. Where is NG? And then get NG to move here. I'm going to mark the panther for hunting. And then I'm going to get NG to attack that with her rifle when it comes around. This feels like bad.
Run away.
Yeah, get to Tiffy.
Use Ben as a smoke screen. Just taking hits from the panther.
There we go. Tiffy to the rescue again. Like,
yeah. Tiffy's legit.
Like, yeah, she is. Maybe she should have the rifle.
Is she just doing that with a pistol?
She was. She just...
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Fair play.
Like, this is weird. I've got, like, loads of food. Everything's going well.
You've jinxed it now.
Like, I don't know whether to... do I put this... Turn this... Is it because I've played with these priorities?
It probably couldn't hurt to have done that.
Yeah, like, they're actually doing stuff. Yeah. I think also it's not trying to build everything at once. So what's going on with us? With Pillbug?
I don't know, Sean. What is going on with Pillbug?
I don't know. We're working on another patch, right?
We are, yes. Yeah. We're still doing our, early access patches. So that's exciting. We shared a tweet over the weekend of one of the major panels that we're working on. So that was fun to give people a sneak peek into that. Yeah. Anything? Oh, you've been working on some kind of short trailery gifs.
Yeah, I just kind of been playing with like how we try and explain the game in like 30 seconds or less. We probably need to do a new trailer at some point in the future, obviously, but
yeah,
that's
sure.
the whole thing.
We've been talking to Jordan about something quite cool.
Yeah.
So that's another nice thing to have in the works.
Yeah.
In the works, should I say. But yeah, I mean, ticking along nicely in early access, kind of at the, a post early access release pace, that makes sense for where we are right now in our day jobs, and also, me without a PC and all that kind of jazz. So,
yeah.
But keeping the early access experience going, with some cool things to add to the game for sure.
It's actually been, I've had a bit of a break the last, because I took a week off work, and I also kind of took step back a bit from Pillbug stuff for a week to kind of just play some games.
Yeah.
And I kind of I've started playing Control.
I was going to ask what you've been playing.
Yeah. So Control, which is kind of like, did you play Max Payne?
I didn't personally, but I was in a room while it was being played a lot.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. So I played. It's by the people that made Max Payne.
Okay.
It's kind of a weird, kind of X-Files-y game. It's the best way I can think of describing it. It's just weird. It's very weird. It's very hard to describe. It's kind of bizarre, but the combat feels really good.
Okay.
It's a very
So
pretty
X
game,
Files
feels
with
good.
better fighting.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of weird, kind of fun. I've just kind of dived into the Tony Hawk remastered and like just have lost
Oh
myself
yeah.
to that. And that's a game like I only ever played the demo when I was a kid.
Oh
Like
really?
I had the demo. I never had the actual game, and I would just play the demo level over and over and over again.
Yes, really.
Yeah, and that's
Fair enough.
so it's weird having the actual game all of a sudden, you know.
Fair enough. My experience with Tony Hawk is a really kind of formative one, but it's one of those games where I learned a lot about myself playing it, because it was one of those games where I had friends who had it quicker than I did, and they got very good, and I was very bad, and that was embarrassing, right? And it wasn't great. But as soon as I put in enough effort to get good at the game, I realized that wasn't as interesting or as fun as getting good at it. So once you're good at it, I think it's like, this is the old games rather than the new ones. I thought it lost a lot of its interest to me. So it'd be interesting to see how you feel about its progression from.
Yeah, I'm kind of like I think that's kind of where I'm a bit with it. Well, I'm trying to get good at it at the moment.
Yeah.
So we're being attacked by a boomalope.
A what?
Yeah, it explodes when it dies.
Oh, okay.
It's bad. It's a bad time.
It's a bad doo-doo,
Yeah.
Get him, Tiffy.
Oh no, it's not dead. Oh no, it's gonna be bad.
Can you move Tiffy back?
I mean, I could, but you know, like she's.
Ooh, okay.
Now, are they going to put
Well,
fire
actually,
out?
that went
Well, apart from the big fire.
Yeah, as long as that doesn't spread.
Yeah. It's okay. And we got some meat.
What a weird thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
It took me ages to figure out that's what happened. I was always wondering, like, why are they exploding? And then realised, oh. it just because...
Tiffy's like some kind of crack shot with that pistol.
I know.
Man. Like, she never misses.
So I was thinking, like, I thinking about what to do with this, like, because this game is such a long form game. I was thinking about, like, after this stream, making this the save game of this available on the Discord. Yeah. And then if people wanted to actually like take the save game and continue the colony on, and we could all kind of compare. I'm kind of interested how different it is or random.
I imagine people, like, because there's so many choices in so many different ways, like on so many different levels, like I can imagine it would be so different taking it on from this point. Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Oh, what's this quest expired? Oh, disease gutworms. Okay.
Oh yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah. Oh, Carter needs rescuing. What? Rescuing?
Is that because of his gutworms?
Yes. She can't. Is it she or he?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's a she.
Yeah, she can't walk because of gutworm. So what do you think? Should we keep going for a bit, or do you want to... Should we call it there?
It's up to you, dude. Entirely up to you.
It's pretty... Like, I feel like it's weird. We've got to a point where things are just kind of ticking along.
Do you want to get your batteries built? Would that be a good
let's get the battery. That'll be a good milestone if we can get that done. I'm kind of scared to play this like in my spare time.
How
Just how long it take, like I don't know.
involving it would be.
Yeah, or how involved. Like, but it's one of these games that whenever it's like when we played Stellaris, like I immediately within about a week of playing Stellaris, you're like, oh, I can't wait till I lose so I can start a new game and use what I learned.
Sure. But we didn't lose our last Stellaris game, did we?
No, we didn't. Didn't we? Ben is hiding in his room. Chemical starvation was his last straw.
Huh.
So he's just hiding in his room.
Did you get him hooked on beer and then the beer ran out?
Maybe. Health. Doesn't say anything. Like, this is crazy. Look at all this stuff. Needs. Oh, broken up with NG. Chemical starvation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fascinated by drugs. I want them. Yeah, okay. He wants drugs.
So he's had a bad breakup and he's turned into drugs.
Yeah, well, he can't turn to drugs because there aren't any, but he would if he could. I got a message saying some drugs had sprouted somewhere. I don't know where. I can never find, like, I suppose
We can never find the drugs.
Yeah, I know. Let's see if I can find it on the history. Ambrosia sprout, jump to location. They can be harvested, so let's harvest them. And should we just... Oh, God, I feel like I want to just make the drugs thing unrestricted. Just, like, whatever. You know, you just
Ben
do
needs it, man.
Just, yeah.
In time of pain, yeah.
Select policy, social drugs. What was the thing I just... Ambrosia, wasn't it?
Ambrosia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we could just say usage for recreation, scheduled every day. Like, and we could. This is our sliding scale, right? So that's 30. There we go. Actually, do you know what? Any recreation, it's all about mood. Close. There we
go. Okay.
Because have we still got the beer? Like, is that all gone? I think the beer's all gone.
Surely that's gone by now.
Yeah. Cool. So now we've got our prison almost done. Just need one more vent, and then so these are starting to be built.
Excellent.
Well, Ben's come out of his room. That's good.
Ben, you can only have the drugs if you come out of your room.
Yeah. It's been weird playing, like, so I usually play in like temperate forest, and so not in like temperate zones, so the whole game is about trying to prepare for the winter. Whereas here it's just so hot, like, that it's not been a problem. But I've had food rotting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the issue. Oh, manhunter pack. A pack of man-hunting ducks have entered the area. Driven insane by the disease known as Scara, they will roam the region hunting for humanoid flesh. They won't attack doors unless they see someone go through the door. Hide inside, you'll be safe. They also won't attack powered-off turrets. You can hide and wait them out or fight them. What are we going to do?
How many ducks are we talking?
2.
Surely you can kill 2 ducks.
Shall we set them as hunt?
Yeah. I don't think you should hide from 2 ducks.
Okay.
I don't care what their man-hunting reputation is. They're just ducks.
Okay, they're going to hunt the ducks.
It's literally, I was going to say, it's literally a duck hunt.
Yeah. Come on, 2 people against a duck. The duck's injured. Yay! Okay, right. We've got one more duck. Wow. One shot at him. Her. I actually had one game where like I was starving because there were 2 man-hunting Yorkshire Terriers outside, and like they were like people were properly starving, and then like as soon as that ended, oh, researchers finished smithing. Okay, as soon as that ended, like then there was like this like massive radiation storm, so we had to stay inside, and it's like just eating or like just running out of everything. Right, what do we go for next? There's just so much. Like maybe drug production is actually important. Like then we can make proper medicine, or even machining, because that's how we make gun turrets eventually, or geothermal power, or like because there's a steam geyser nearby, or solar panels. It's really bright here, right?
I don't know. It's warm. I don't know if it's you get necessarily sun. I assume you probably do.
That isn't that. Yeah, I thought that would be I think that
a fair assumption.
Yeah. Stick with our like keep the fridge
solar
on.
panels work. Yeah, solar panels work during the night anyway, right?
Oh yeah. But they get a bonus during the day.
A bonus.
So yeah, so they've deconstructed all this stuff, which has given us the steel, which is what they're using to build all this, which is good. So now we've got a prison without lights, which is fine. Like, look at this. I'm quite happy with how this is going. Like,
yeah.
And there's some more steel there if we need it.
But
Sometimes it says low food, but we've got like 19 meals.
Huh.
Weird. Medical emergency. Carter again. Is it? Well, there's not much we can do. She's in bed.
It's the gut worms.
Yeah, it's still the gut worms. To be fair, didn't she go and try and shoot those ducks despite her gut worms?
No, that was Engie and Tiffy.
Okay.
The crack squad.
The one problem I can see is like if we have like a man-hunting thing again, there's no real way of being indoors in this colony. Like you have to go outside.
Oh, true, yeah. Let's hope it was just man-hunting ducks again or something similar.
Yeah.
Guinea pigs.
I wonder if it makes sense to make some kind of wall around everything. Or meteorite. Compacted steel. Oh, cool. So this is a whole bunch of steel just landed. That's really cool. Carter died.
What?
The
Those gut worms were real.
Yeah. Well, there you go, Dave. You got your wish.
I just didn't think she was that useful. That was all. I didn't want her to die.
Oh. Shouldn't have thought it then, should you?
I didn't think it. She was dead weight. Move on.
She's dead weight now.
Did the gut worms die with her? Is the question.
Yeah. Well, where did the gut worms come from? Low food. Like there's 14 foods.
And there's one less mouth to feed as well.
Yeah. Indoors -1. So it's doing pretty well. Like I mean, like it seems to always be. They seem to be keeping on top of the thing being fueled.
Mm-hmm.
So we have batteries.
Yay!
A battery. One battery.
One battery.
Yeah. They still haven't buried the colonist yet. Tiffy, bury, prioritize burying Carter.
There.
Over to the graves.
Do,
Okay, not much of a service.
Do. So like a 10-gun salute. Well, you don't have 10 guns, but like
No,
a
of course.
2-gun salute.
You have enough bullets for that. I always feel uneasy whenever I see people fire guns into the sky. Like, or
Yeah, those bullets have got to end up somewhere, right?
yeah, it just feels like a bad thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. I assumed though that like 10-gun salutes are just blanks
Yes,
rather than
presumably.
Yeah.
You presume, like, I hope so.
Presumably, yeah.
Yeah, like they don't actually fire cannons with shells, do they?
No, those
That changes
not,
the way that I see the royal ceremonies, if that's what's going on. 5 miles away, a shell falls. Like, have you seen the new Xbox?
I haven't. No, I haven't really been looking much on social media,
No.
which would be the one place I see about it. But is it exciting?
It's an Xbox. They've got like a digital only one that's quite a lot cheaper.
Oh, okay.
I haven't really read much about it.
interesting.
I was hoping. I asked you without knowing much about it myself. Other than the prices leaked, so they just announced them. It's like in the middle of the night, just randomly, and like just like, oh, okay, I guess suppose we should tell you. But yeah.
Huh.
So I haven't. So they're not charged. Obviously, they're not charging up yet. So there we go. So we've got our batteries now. So what should happen is when there's wind, they will charge up and then they will discharge when there isn't any power going in.
Cool.
I don't know how they code it. Weirdly, I've been thinking a lot about how you code batteries, and
yeah,
I don't know how they do it, or how they even model electricity in this game. Like, how do you? Yeah. Cool. So
well, if you don't know, I don't.
No, so we've got kind of the beginnings of a colony. Like, it feels like things are kind of stabilizing. You saying that our freezer is like at 17 degrees, which is not good. Like, we need some wind.
Just need a windy day.
Yeah. Well, maybe now I could build. You see, this is the thing now, right? Is like just play till I build my batteries. And now I'm like looking and being like, right, where am I going to put this? Where am I going to put that? Where am I going to put this?
Yeah. Yeah, well, you're always looking onto the next thing.
I guess it's the creative thing, isn't it? That's what's so the draw of these games. Or maybe that's the scary thing is, to me, I get the same... Like, I enjoy programming in my spare time. Like, it's because it's problem solving.
Sure.
And it's like, I get that same vibe from this stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. Cool,
But
man.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I think that's a good place to stop it, and a good place to put the save up on Discord for people to take.
If I can figure out how to do that, I will do that. And maybe we'll pop in. I will play it a bit in my own time, and maybe in like a month or two, we can pop back and see how things go if it survives. Like,
nice.
The likelihood is that it won't.
Yeah, fair enough.
But it's a good start. Like I said, things seem to be going well, so maybe.
Yeah, and it's nice that you've kind of learned some lessons from your previous games and seen those lessons bear fruit.
Yeah. I think that's it. It's like the other draw of this stuff is kind of playing it and learning, and then going back and wanting to start a new one with what you've learned, I think. But yeah, so you'll be So hopefully, fingers crossed, you'll be streaming next week.
I'll be streaming next week. Fingers crossed.
Cool.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, return to that. That'll be fun. And my office isn't too hot now, so that's another bonus as well.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome. So
Where can people find us, Sean?
People can find us at pillbug.zone. We would love it if you clicked happy internet buttons wherever you happen to be right now. That would really help us. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and thanks Dave.
Cheers, everyone. See you next week. Bye.